Welcome to the channel, and advance Merry Christmas to you all. Before we begin, tell me something honestly. How is your Christmas preparation going so far? Decorations done? Gifts planned? Or stress already knocking? Let me know in the comments. Now, listen carefully, because tonight's story begins where respect ends. My phone buzzed in the dead of night. A name flashed I didn't expect. Our neighbor. Not even my business, she typed. But a tall, muscular guy just came to your wife. I stared at the screen. My pulse slowed, my fingers hovered. My wife. I didn't respond immediately. The words felt sharp, precise, like glass cutting a vein. I was out of town. The city hummed beneath me, indifferent. I typed, steady. I'm just out of town. Can you help? 3 dots blinked back. You? Of course I can. Her words carried a smile I couldn't see, but I felt it. Hidden. A secret she carried. Something I didn't yet know about. I stayed silent for hours, letting the image linger. Every memory of her with me flickered, uncertain, hollow. I remembered her laugh. Her touch, every one of them a carefully constructed lie. By morning, I had pieced together fragments. A shadowed smile. A phone hidden just a little too carefully. The faint scent of another presence in our bed. I felt nothing, yet everything. Cold rage bubbled beneath the surface, contained, precise. I didn't call. I didn't accuse. I observed. I watched her texts from afar, the patterns, the disappearances. I traced the anonymous numbers, examined the timing. I ordered DNA tests, carefully hidden from her. I studied her social media, the way she blurred images, the way her eyes sometimes flickered with recognition, like she knew I was watching. Outwardly, I remained composed. Work meetings, dinners, small talk, calm, detached. Inside, I traced the outlines of betrayal, building a map of her deception. I replayed every moment we shared and analyzed it as though it were evidence. And then it came. The test results, unambiguous, clinical, and cold. I held the envelope in my hand, the paper crisp. The truth heavier than any lie she had ever whispered. I didn't shout. I didn't cry. I simply read. Every number, every letter, confirmed what I had suspected. I returned home the next evening. The city's hum replaced by the quiet of our house. She greeted me, casual, smiling. I laid the envelope on the counter. I think this belongs to you, I said, voice low, measured. Her smile faltered. What is... I watched her carefully. She tried to mask it, a flicker of panic, the weight of guilt settling in her eyes. She opened it, scanning the results, her face draining of color. You knew? She whispered. I didn't answer. I let her see herself in the truth, unshielded, undeniable. She fumbled, stammered, tried to explain. Every word felt hollow. I had already orchestrated every step. The neighbor's message, the quiet observation, the tests. Every move calculated to ensure the truth hit with surgical precision. She crumbled before me. Not with anger, not with defiance, with helplessness. And I remained composed, silent, cold. Then I walked away, slowly, leaving her to process the consequences of her choices. I didn't slam doors. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I simply removed myself from the theater of her lies. Later, I sat in my office, windows open, city lights stretching into the night. I reflected on the orchestration, on the calm fury that had guided every step. No revenge was louder than the quiet of detachment. No punishment more precise than truth revealed in its starkest form. I wasn't free of pain. I wasn't untouched. But I was in control. And control, I realized, was the only justice worth having. She had smiled. She had hidden. She had deceived. And in the end, it had been me who held the final frame of reality. I exhaled. And the world outside continued, indifferent. I was gone from her story, and she could do nothing about it. Quiet, brutal, final.